Ooh, you guys, I done messed up now. This is mind-blowing. This is a game changer. I don't know why I hadn't thought about this before. What is this amazing thing, this mind-blowing, game-changing thing? Well, you gotta stay tuned to find out, because this is gonna change the way that I grow my seeds indoors. Hey everybody, welcome to Saving Greens Homestead. My name is Keisha, and if this is your first time watching one of my videos, I welcome you. It is seed starting time for me, and I wanted to share with you guys something that I just discovered that was like, duh. So I'm gonna take you into the kitchen and let's talk about it. So typically, your average gardener would use something like this tray to start seeds, right? We've seen these trays. I've used these trays and still do for many years, for over 5 years. And so this is what you get. You get the humidity dome, and then the cells where you plant the seeds. And then underneath that, you get a catch tray. A solid catch tray. And that's what comes with this to use. And so I've been using it as prescribed this way, where I start my seeds, I put my soils in here, my sand, I start my seeds in here, and then I water. My question to you is, how do you know when this tray full of seeds is in need of water? How do you know? It's a solid bottom, so you can lift it and tell by the weight, possibly. Or you can try and risk cracking this by trying to lift it to look under to see if there's water inside. And that's the way I usually do it. Okay, so how about now? Wouldn't it be so much better if you could see inside the bottom of the tray to know exactly how much water you're putting in? I mean, it makes sense, right? I started these seeds yesterday, and you see I have them in the clear part. And look, I can see where the water level is in these trays. So when there's no water, then I know, okay, it's time for me to put more water. Or when the water is super low, I know to put more water, but I can see in there. You guys, I never even thought about this. Now, the only reason why I thought about this time was because I'm using the solid black trays, the water catch trays. I use those when I up pot to put the solo cups and stuff in. And so I have them all stored outside in the shed, and I only had these clear parts in here. And I was like, well, let me use these and see. And I like it so much better already. Now, this is my first time doing it this way. I don't know if there's some drawbacks. Maybe leave in the comments below if you foresee some issues. But I'm going to do all of my seed trays like this, and I'm going to let you know how it turns out. But I already like the idea. You can see all the way through. I'll be able to see if it needs water. I'll be able to see if the roots are all growing out at the bottom. I'll be able to see all kinds of stuff. So this, to me, is just mind-blowing that I never thought to do that. And you know what? I never used these domes like what they're suggested to be used for. I tried it a few times when I was using regular soil, seed starting soil, and I noticed that it was just too moist in there, and I was having problems with the fungus, with fungus gnats flying around. I was having problems with mold growing and algae and all that stuff. So I switched to using sand, and yeah, it got better. I still have algae sometimes when I use this dome on top. So I just stopped using these. So I just have a whole stack of these that I'm not even using. So I am going to use these for all my trays. And you guys, look, okay. Yeah, my growing area is a mess. So don't talk about me too bad. It's a mess. And I'm working on it. I'm getting it cleared out because I have a whole lot more seeds I got to start. But my point is, there's another use for these for me. And so I'm going to test that out and see how it works, if it works good or not. I can't see any issues that might come up, but you know, maybe you can think of some. And at the beginning of the video I was showing you, my seed collection, my seed problem. You guys, I got an addiction to seeds because I have so many all over the place, just everywhere. And so some of them, I can say, some of them are not for me. They're for the community garden. But in this chest right here, all of these seeds are mine. So I have no excuse for that. Oh yeah, and those too. I have no excuse for that. So yeah, I do have a seed problem. I love I love growing many different varieties of foods. And to make matters worse, I just placed 3 more orders of seeds to a couple of different companies. So I have more seeds on the way in the mail. Hey, I could have a worse addiction than this. It could be so much worse than this. This is just seeds. In case you're wondering what medium I use when I start my seeds, I use sand. That's all sand, play sand. And I do that for a number of reasons. The biggest reason is just to keep the fungus gnats, the fungus gnat population down, because I usually end up having a whole bunch of fungus gnats during this time. And it's very effective against them. So yeah, my mind-blowing thing that I just figured out is using the clear top humidity dome as the collection tray for the water. I'm still gonna have to lift this to put water in there, but at least I don't have any guesswork as far as whether I need to lift it or not. So I really like this idea, and I don't know, let me know if you decide to try it this way too. But I will definitely update you and let you know if there's any pitfalls to it at the end of my seed starting time. In case you're wondering about why I use sand now to start my seeds, I have several videos in the playlist called Gardening with Sand. So if you want to go back, I will have those links to the playlist in the description box below. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it inspired you to use sand to grow your seedlings. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. And as always, God bless.